Hi guys, this is Sarah from Thrifty Crafty Stitcher. I'm getting ready for a show and I am the world's worst about most of the way finishing something and leaving. So every time I go to a show, I need to wander around the house and pick up all the projects that need a pocket or need a strap or need buttons or need, whatever. So I thought I would take you through that process tonight. I don't want to make you sit through the making of a bag, but if there's one specifically that you are interested in, I would be happy to do that or do one similar to it down the way. Just let me know. This one you have seen before. We did a embroidery series making this little heart, teaching the stitches and showing the process that I went through to finish that up, and then I finished it onto this little ticking material, I guess. I had a pair of children's jeans, and when I got to looking at it, I thought, oh, that's perfect. That'll work really well. It has a little braided strap. I got that far, but I needed to do something, I thought, in the middle, and I needed to do something with the back. What I ended up doing, I already had this one on here. There's another video with this in it, so it probably shows you what it was before. But I thought it needed a little bit of help. And rather than put a pocket in the middle, I just left it open and added the pocket on the back just for, something a little different. And I very often do this, different techniques with buttons. There will be a video coming up about what I do with buttons and what else you can do with buttons. That is how I decided to finish this up. And in case you missed the other one, I have a whole bag of different buttons that I have collected. And I just play around and come up with something different. Okay, then I finished this little one, and it is basically a winter purse, but I never got a strap on it. And I have two little loops here that I built in. It's one of the ones that I made with a pleather bottom. These are pretty popular with the ladies that are looking for fashion purses. As far as what I am going to do with it, I made up my mind what I'm going to do with it, but I considered a silver, but I don't generally use silver with the reds, and I tend to use those with blues and greens and cool colors. Then I thought about this little skinny one, and it is a crossbody, and I thought, that'll work. Nothing exciting about it, but it'll work. And then I had actually forgotten what I do with you. I lost it. Anyway, I have a gunmetal, which is a dark gray, and this is basically a dark gray, a charcoal chain purse or chain strap, and I decided on that. So it'll be a crossbody, and I like to, as you notice, these are kind of off center. I like to do that with the smaller ones because it kind of hugs the purse to your side rather than sitting out like this and you running into things. And the other one I needed to finish was this. And I think there's probably a video of this coming up, but I wanted to show you the thought processes behind the straps I use. I very often use old belts that I have thrifted. I think this is probably thrifted as well. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes I buy purse supplies, sometimes I thrift them. These would have worked better on the small purse, but I do like that style. It kind of harkens back to the 50s. Fairly popular, but I didn't think that they would work with this one. It's just, adding a, it's a little bit big for the strap style, and it was adding a color in that it wasn't pulling anything together. And then I looked at these I buy, and I have sold a lot of them because they're hot right now. But again, it's nothing special. It'd be putting, a fairly expensive belt on something that just to be putting it on there, and it wasn't wonderful. So I changed my mind on that, and I didn't have any thrifted belts that would work with this color. So actually, I decided to use the skinny strap with the gold tones. And it's all cattywampus, but anyway. There we go. So, that is my decision. I would have liked to have it maybe twice as wide as this, but I didn't have any. I had either skinny or fat. So I decided the skinny was a better option, and I like the gold better than the silver. So that'll give you an idea of, basically I just go and pull out of my stash, find something that I like the best. And really that's how I craft. My stash is, pull it out, try it, see what I like and what I don't like. So that's really all I wanted to talk to you about. I didn't want to do more than 3 purses. I probably have more than that to bring out, but that'll kind of give you an idea. I have done the base of a purse. I've done, I went up, so once you get it as big around as you want, you just keep going up, and or you can decrease, increase, that kind of thing. I've talked about different sections of the purses as we went, but I've never really gone over how I choose a strap or how I decide what strap. I also do on my Plarn bags, I do Plarn handles. We call them inline. You're going around, you decide you want a handle. Well, I chain up until I get it the length I want, bring it back down, do it the same way on the back side, and then just make it as wide or whatever I'm going to do with it. I sometimes will sew them on, but I don't like that look as well. They're strong, but they carry the weight differently once you have it in the purse. So I don't do that often. One of these days I'll do a video with all the different styles of straps that I use. Hope you enjoyed this, got something out of it. If nothing else, how my brain works, and if you enjoyed it and you are new to the channel, please come back. Not hesitate to make suggestions. I just did a beginner crochet last week, and it was a request by somebody that had looked at my channel, and she likes crochet, but and her mother tried to teach her, but she couldn't learn from her mother, so I did a beginning crochet for her. I'm a little culpable in that I assumed that anybody that was going to click onto my channel would be, at least know how to crochet, but she didn't. So hopefully now she does, and she will come back and become a regular. Real nice girl. Sitting in McDonald's working on the computer, and she came over to see what I was doing. So and we got to talking. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Do come back and see me. I always post Thursday. Sometimes I try to get a short and a regular video on each week. Sometimes I don't make two, but I try to. We are new. We are still growing. The plan is to get monetized in a few years, so when I am not able to work anymore, I might have some income other than Social Security. So that's what I'm headed for. But I'm a lifetime crafter, and I love sharing what I do and talking about what I do. And I sort of feel like it is my duty to pass on what I know, because I was near my grandmother. My grandmother taught me most of what I know. But nowadays, grandmother's in California and they're in Nebraska. I think it's more important now to be able to reach out, and even young adults. They are young enough that they don't get into school. They didn't have a grandparent around, or maybe a neighbor that was, we don't know our neighbors anymore. That's my mantra. That, and use what you got. Don't go out and buy, $100 worth of stuff to make a little project. Do come back. Give me a like. If you have a friend you think would be interested in it, share it. Whatever you feel the urge to do, or just come back and visit. That's the most important thing. Y'all have a good evening, and I will talk to you at a minimum next week. Have a good evening.